years and a heartbeat, suddenly you're remembering old school uniforms, cassette tapes that needed a pencil to rewind, CDs with mysterious scratches, mixtapes with love, and that one dance move you were absolutely convinced nobody could do better than you.
What was that one dance move for you?
I know, that was a whole lot of breakdance, but yeah.
Hey, I used to break dance.
No.
When are you going to break dance for us on the show?
Hell no.
Do the sticky leg,
No,
do the sticky leg. This right here, guys, is Ex-Bbnaija, and today we're opening the musical time capsule. No algorithms, no skipping, just timeless records, unforgettable voices, and the songs that became the soundtrack to first crushes, family parties, weekend road trips. Memorable. And the memories that somehow still know all the words.
That's right, because great music never really gets old. It just gets better with stories. The fashion may have changed, the hairstyle might be best left in the past, but the melodies, those ones are forever.
When it comes to the fashion, I don't think it has changed. I feel like fashion has been recycled. Exactly, because just a few years ago, a lot of people would not want to be seen wearing baggy and all of that. They won't want to be caught.
I was one of those people that said if baggy jeans comes back, that you will not catch me. But yeah.
And look at you.
Once in a while with the rock, because that's what is involved, you know?
Look at you. Even this boyfriend jeans. A lot of girls are like, nah, I can't wear that thing. My mom and dad, got boot cuts, they wear them. They call it alter. Yeah. So guys, dust off those memories. Turn your living room into an entire space of entertainment. And trust me, guys, you would want to be right here, because Ex-Bbnaija is the place to be, especially on a Thursday. And you know what? You can actually turn your living room into a vintage living room or studio. Yeah, just to dance and have fun, because today is throwback. Yes, connect with us on Facebook at TVC Entertainment, Instagram at TVC Entertainment _X at TVC Connect, and stream us live on www.tvcentertainment.tv, and we're also streaming on YouTube at TVC Entertainment. And while you're feeling nostalgic, come join our amazing Instagram family at Ex-Bbnaija _TVC. So, what do you remember recording songs off the radio? Oh yeah. Waiting all day to watch your favorite music video on TV. Oh, yeah. Or you're discovering these classics for the very first time. Go ask your parents about their lyrics books. They'll tell you you're actually in for something special. And on that note, allow me to introduce myself. You already know my name. My name is Catherine. You know me as Lady Cat, her real hotness. Queen Cat, her real hotness. Kit Cat, the person, not the chocolate, because chocolate to caramel. Ooh, Kitty Cat, Cat of the Cat, cruise, baby. Ooh. That's right, that's right, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. This is Royal Ernest and Flanders. I go by the name King OJ. Boy, you can call me OJ. That's what it is. It is what it is. Because it's the bucket OJ today. Oh, yeah, I woke up like this, ladies and gentlemen. Stop it. All right, people, are you ready? I hope you brought your energy today, because today's show is on fire. We've got the hottest entertainment updates, the biggest buzz, and all the must-know stories you simply can't miss. Next on the lineup, we're taking a trip down memory lane to revisit some unforgettable moments from this day in entertainment history on Rewind. That's right, and right after that, Catherine will be serving the most hilarious, jaw-dropping, and downright chaotic post trending across social media. It's all happening right here on Socialville. Coming up after that, our guest for today will step into the studio for our chat you're definitely going to enjoy. And all through the show, we're keeping your ears happy with those classic hits that never, ever, ever get old. So guys, settling, let us sweep you back through time.
That I like it when you call me papi, but it seems like baby. But you've been seeing another chico, and baby, you know that he can't go like me, but you know that the can't freak like me. So mommy, tell me one little thing: how deep is your love for me? Tell me what it's gonna be. Do you see yourself the way that you like me on the low nose, or your friends won't know? Puerto Rican, I see the way you wiggle it, the way you move your body. He can make it get wetter than me, but I bet you keep telling you he better than me. Ooh, you know that he can't go like me. that he ain't no free like me. So baby, tell me one little thing. How deep is your love for me? Oh yeah. Tell me what it's gonna be. Oh yeah. Remind me on the low, low, so your friends won't know. How much you love me? Tell me what it's gonna be. Say it again.
Te extraño mucho. Ven aquí, papi morenito, y dámelo duro. Dámelo, papi chulo.
The Renewed Hope Initiative RHI presents the RHI Green Nigeria Challenge. Go green today for a greener tomorrow. This national competition is in 3 categories. The household category is a tree planting competition amongst 11 frontline states in northern Nigeria. Each participating household in Adamawa, Borno, Bauchi, Gombe, Jigawa, Kano, Katsina, Kebbi, Sokoto, Yobe, and Zamfara states will plant a minimum of 1 tree to qualify, with a video evidence of before and after the tree planting exercise. 20 million naira will be awarded to the best household. Submission deadline is 20th December 2026. Community category will see local governments, local communities, schools, and NGOs reclaim and transform degraded or abandoned areas such as dump sites, landfills, parks, and their likes into green, vibrant gardens, parks, and eco-friendly spaces. 50 million naira would be awarded to the overall best community group. Deadline for submission is 15th July 2026. States category will have all states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory, excluding Enugu State, have a chance to address the growing threats to environmental sustainability and cleanliness. States will be judged based on the number of trees planted on major roads and inner streets and how clean they are. 100 million naira will be awarded to the best performing state. Already, Enugu State has 100 million naira for being RHI's model green state due to its greenery and cleanliness. Video evidence must be submitted by participating states on or before 20th December 2026. All entries must be directed to RHI Office, State House, Abuja, or email rhi.greenchallenge@statehouse.gov.ng. RHI Green Nigeria Challenge. Go green today for a greener tomorrow.
Alert! Uncle Today's car just pulled in.
What is new? Why are you people staring at me like this? Wonderful.
How about now?
Ah, see these jokers. So you want hide better thing from your uncle?
New Pure Bliss Gold, now in 3 delicious flavors for your delightful indulgence.
Ah, Pure Bliss Gold no they have.
UV exposure can cause dark spots and pigmentation. Preserve your beauty, protected from the sun with Nivea Shine Control SPF 50 without that sticky feeling or white residue. Skin is for facing it. Nivea is for skin.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. In case you're wondering, you're tuned in and locked onto E-Splash. Yours sincerely, OJ. I'm in the building. And of course,
Lady Cat is in the building. What will you do if you call my name? Your girlfriend will break up with you.
Because I don't know whether to say the Ikate of Ikate Cruz or the chocolate in the caramel or the yeah. So that's why I just did you the honors to do it yourself. Yeah.
Well, that's amazing. Thank you so much for introducing me.
You already know. You already know.
Okay, it is now time for the entertainment news, and we start off with this controversial duo. Black Bones sues Odumodu Black over defamation. Nigerian rapper Black Bones has filed a 2.55 billion naira lawsuit against fellow rapper Odumodu Black over alleged defamatory statements made against him on social media. According to legal documents dated July 7, 2026, Black Bones, through Funuka attorneys and solicitors, accused Odumodu Black of defamation, harassment, assault, battery, and unlawful interference with his professional life. The suit stems from a June 29 post on X in which Odumodu allegedly described Black Bones as a sexual abuser and a sexual abusing bleep. Black Bones' legal team argued that the statements were false, malicious, and damaging to his reputation and career. The rapper is seeking 2 billion naira in general damages, 500 million naira in aggravated damages, and 50 million naira in legal costs, bringing the total claim to 2.55 billion naira. In addition to monetary compensation, Black Bones is asking the court to compel Odumodu to delete the post, a public apology on his verified X and Instagram accounts for 30 consecutive days, and restrain him and his associates from making or circulating similar allegations in the future. Reacting to the lawsuit, Odumodu Black maintains his stance, insisting he would not retract his statements, and I quote, "I stand on it, you're a sexual abuser, you did it," end of quote, he wrote on X, adding that the legal action would not change his position. He also dismissed the circulation of the court document online, writing, and I quote, "Just because you give 100 blogs to post your 10th petition to me does not mean I will change my stance," end of quote. The allegations made by Odumodu Black have not been proven in court, while Black Bones has denied any wrongdoing. The matter is expected to proceed through the legal process.
And that we shall wait for. But one thing I'm glad about the situation as regards Odumodu Black and Black Bones is like people, I don't know, like I was on X, formerly known as Twitter, people can actually figure out what's really transpired from the beginning. People can see, if you read through the tweets and everything, not saying whatever is being alleged, whether it's true or false, but one can easily tell, like, where is all of this thing starting from. I like that as regards this case. Back and forth between Odumodu Black and Black Bones.
10th petition.
Two good friends back in the day. Okay, go figure out what happened. I'm not going to say anything. But it's just crazy how this has panned out and has become petition, these songs, which I love. That's what rappers should do, artists should do, vent or say whatever it is they have to say via their music. We've seen little violence here and there. I was even glad when they met in London, there was no drama.
Exactly.
Because we just noticed Odumodu Black passing where Black Bones was standing and he had to spit on the ground. Then Black Bones had to do his own mimicking what Odumodu Black did. I like that there was no confrontation. And
no, they are hilarious guys.
But I think we've gotten to a situation in Nigeria whereby if two people have beef, there's the law situation, there's the court case and these songs. But shout out to Ezekiel Adamu, the curator of that celebrity boxing match. I know Ido West and Mr. Real are about to go in again. Let's ignore Charles Okocha and Portable. All those ones they won't cash out. But I think one they should think about right now.
Black Bones
and Odumodu Black celebrity boxing match. And let these two people just trash it out in the boxing ring and leave. We go still abuse ourselves for songs. The court case today, but
calm down.
Make everybody calm down because once in a while you just see Odumodu Black going on capital letter on X and Black Bones doing his own and taking it to the next level. 10th petition, like.
So OJ,
what's this like, yo?
The thing is, whenever I go on social media, especially on X, and I see that someone typed in capital letter, I'll be like, why are you shouting?
Odumodu Black is
why are you shouting? Because if you are typing in caps lock, it means two things. It's either you're screaming or you're upset.
You must hear them.
So it's one of the two or both. So whenever I see Odumodu's post, I'm always like, hey, God, waiting don't happen again, waiting do this guy. But at the end of the day, I feel like if the boxing match actually happens, and they calm down, that would now give more room to more songs. Whoever wins.
You make money, by the way.
They now say, I beat you the other day. Me where I bust your head. Please, we don't support violence.
So who would you bet on? Odumodu Black. Yeah, let's take it out. Let's think about it. Odumodu Black and Black Bones taking all of this drama into the boxing ring.
The Blacks.
Who will you be rooting for? Yeah, let us know in our comment section when we post this video. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go on a quick break, and when we come back, the entertainment news continues.
You guys, this was the gist about Irasta and Rema now.
You day wine. It's all over my FYP, but me I don't know, Sha. Cause fake vlogs yakpa. And if you ask me, it's giving sauce.
Listen, I just checked the new TV Entertainment WhatsApp channel like right now, and they just dropped the update.
Are you for
No, no cap.
I've actually been noticing those guys. They're always on it 100. Like they always post the gist before anyone else. Me, I love them, oh, and that's on period.
Like I just aligned with them like last week, and almost they've been dropping back to back.
Facts. I love how it's straight from the source. No cap, no fake news, just pure entertainment.
I low-key feel like an insider right now.
I know, right?
TVC be cooking.
Real talk. It's like Gist Express, premium gist on cruise mode. Always first, always legit.
Clock it.
Clock it.
You know what, guys? I just joined.
Active.
Jens is right. What you're trying to say to you is, for your premium entertainment content, scan the QR code on your screen right now to join the TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel.
Had offended him. Your name will never appear in my song ever. You were given a Grammy. What is my concern? It was bought, Brymo said. The singer further alleged that he had previously been offered the opportunity to purchase the BET Awards for $10,000, although he provided no evidence to support the claim. Brymo also questioned Burna Boy's artistry, saying he intends to continue responding to the singer over their ongoing disputes. The latest comments adds to the pair's public feud, which began in 2023 after Brymo accused Burna Boy of sampling songs from his unreleased project Macabre. Thus, at the time, Brymo also alleged that Burna Boy sent people to attack him, claims that were never substantiated. Burna Boy later responded in a Riazza freestyle in which he rapped, and I quote, "Also make you no go fall off like Brymo," further escalating the exchange. Neither Burna Boy nor his management has publicly responded to Brymo's latest allegation. Brymo claims regarding the Grammy Award and BET Awards remains unverified. And during the same interview, Brymo revisited the long-standing rumors linking him to married women, revealing that music icon Tubaba was questioned his wife Annie Dibia over speculation that they were romantically involved. Brymo claimed that the rumors became so widespread that Tubaba confronted Annie to find out if there was any truth to the allegations. According to the singer, Annie denied ever having an affair with him, insisting that nothing romantic had happened between them. Brymo maintained that although he has had relationships with married women in the past, Annie was never one of them. He said the claims connecting him to the actress and entrepreneur were completely false and only gained traction because of public speculation.
Hey,
ladies
Brymo.
and gentlemen, Brymo is in the news once again.
Olawale. Wow.
The son of a carpenter.
So whenever I hear or see that Brymo is in the news, I know that he wants to shake something else. And he and Burna Boy, they've been at loggerheads for the longest.
Yeah, that's no go follow like Brymo. That's line, that line they pain.
He pain. I no go lie. No, imagine someone uses your name for a song like that. No, that was very below the belt.
Yeah, they pain.
Very, very below the belt. But at the end of the day, since this, Brymo has had back-to-back attacks on Burna Boy, and it's just been really crazy. Whenever we hear Brymo talk, if he says 10 things, we're expecting 1 or 2 to be about Burna Boy. But he keeps saying that he won't use him in a song. But he's talking about him. Another angle, yeah? So now, he was talking about the fact that Burna Boy bought the Grammy Awards. And he was told that he could buy a BET Award, but he didn't buy it. There's no evidence. You didn't show us evidence. You didn't tell us who told you could buy it. You didn't give us names, no fact checking, nothing for us to verify. So now that you've told us that, give us the facts, because we know you like to post on your social media. Before we can believe those things you said, give us facts the way you usually give us on social media. Then we can believe and say, okay, that happened. Now, talking about the whole married women saga. Brymo said he has had different relationships with different married women, but never with Annie. And I remember when that thing was trending, when the rumors were on the mill, everyone was saying, oh, it seems Brymo had something to do with Annie, all of that. And we're like, no, nothing of the sort happened. So I like the fact that even though some people might have forgotten and people might still be talking about it, he came back to talk about the fact that nothing happened between himself and Annie. Because most of the time, the internet never forgets. And sometimes when negative news goes viral and then the statement is retracted, that doesn't spread as much as the earlier statement. So say it as many times for people to hear, so that the next time people are talking about Annie, they don't say, oh, she did this with this person and that person. I'm just glad he was able to clear the air on that.
I'm going to touch on this. I always find it awkward when people, especially artists, they've gotten to a particular level, they've, in quotes, they are blown right now. Kind of like tend to always, would I say disrespect, or just look down on people that were there before? Yeah, maybe at that moment, at the moment that you are big now, they are not as big. So that line no go follow like Brymo. They had their issue when Brymo said, oh, you sample my song from my unreleased album. Then they had that back and forth. I always kind of like, do not disrespect people before you. Like, let's even remove age or whatever, but people that, because no matter what, some people pave the way. Maybe you will say, oh, we were not walking on the same path, but one way or the other, these people had hit songs before you. So I'm just going to say that about that. And yeah, that line is painful that till tomorrow, at every given opportunity that Brymo has, it tends to talk about Burna Boy, Wizkid, Davido, Afrobeat. But can Brymo try, and this is we just want to trend. We want the tea, because we know when we get Brymo. Of course. We had him on Wake Up Nigeria, and he said a whole lot of things. We had him on our sister station, Yanga FM, and he said a whole lot of things. Of course. And if you look at all of the interviews you get to hear about Brymo these days, super talented person. I've witnessed him in the studio. Nobody talks about, or maybe he talks about the music, but nobody puts out the music, or whatever he's talking about is craft. It's always about
what he said as controversial.
He said as regards controversy, so that clickbait will trend. And I find that very awkward as regards Brymo. Maybe if he wants to go for interviews now, he'll just probably tell them, yo, I don't want to talk about this. This interview is strictly for my craft and my music. I think because all of this...
Are you sure that will work for Brymo? He might be talking about music and delve by himself into what you didn't ask him.
Then that's where probably the management comes to play. I saw Fefe on our Instagram story, on our Instagram page, saying something about this also. But I think that's where the management comes to play. Like, because we've interviewed people and they'll tell you, yo, I don't want to talk about this person, so don't talk about it. Yeah, you even want to look for a way to sneak it into the conversation. And they'll be like, now the album that I'm dropping, and you just move on. But Brymo will just sit like, oh, you've given me food to eat. I think let's focus on the music, because like that guy is too talented to be talking about to Baba ask Annie whether we don't do one thing.
But you know, King OJ, at the end of the day, you can force a horse to the water, you can't force it to drink it.
Stop it.
So if he wants to talk about it, either you ask or not, he will.
Brymo,
it's not by force.
Brymo, stop it. Stop it. Let's focus on your music. Thank you very much.
All right, talking about greatness, let's move on. Mr. Beast tops Forbes 2026 Creators List. YouTube star Mr. Beast has once again emerged as the world's highest earning digital creator, topping the 2026 Forbes Top Creators List with an estimated income of $300 million. According to the annual ranking released by Forbes, the world's 50 biggest digital creators generated a combined $1.02 billion between March 2025 and March 2026, marking a 20% increase from the previous year and highlighting the rapid growth of the creator economy. Forbes noted that content creators are no longer confined to social media, with many now building businesses across streaming, publishing, technology, consumer product, and entertainment. And I quote, "The creator economy is no longer trying to break into showbiz, it is showbiz," and of course the publication stated. Mr. Beast, whose real name is Jimmy Donaldson, earned the top spot through his expanding business empire, which includes Beast Industries, Feastables, Launchly, ViewStat, and Amazon Prime's Beast Games. He also boasts a combined social media following of 873 million. Behind Mr. Beast, Darman ranked second with estimated earnings of $65 million, followed by Steven Bartlett with $52 million. Markiplier placed fourth after earning $38 million, while comedy duo Rhett and Link completed the top 5 with earnings of $37 million. Also making the top 10 were Cody Sanchez, Mark Robert Ishospeed, Drewski, and Charlie D'Amelio. The report underscores the continued rise of digital creators as major players in the global entertainment industry, with many now generating revenues comparable to traditional media companies. This is pretty amazing.
Yo, Mr. Beast, in all of this figure that they are saying, better come and cut me my own check because I'm one of your subscribers on your YouTube channel. Like,
so where are you when he's saying I want to give a subscriber something?
So
where are you?
I have been patiently waiting.
Where are you?
So I'm still there, and he did it before he clocked. Like, is the
every time
highest,
he hits millions,
is the most subscribed person on YouTube. I think he just crossed the 500 million mark. And that's amazing for a content creator, and I'm always patiently waiting. When will it be my turn? When will it be my turn? And
should I tell you a trick?
And as regards when he goes and visits other countries, I think the country he came to in Africa the last time was Ghana, and I really wanted to come to Nigeria because he has a whole lot of followership from this part of the world as regards what he does as a content creator, and you can see how they've taken content creation now to the next level.
Exactly.
He has shows on Amazon Prime, taking, I don't know. This is, and for somebody that recorded a video that in the next 10 years, he recorded that video in 2016, just doing his YouTube channel in his house, and say, in the next 10 years, I don't know what this channel will be, but this is what I wish it would be. And if I'm not doing that, this is what I will. And he now played the video 10 years later, which was last year, or earlier this year.
Earlier this year, actually.
To let us know that. And what he did with that video, which I found very creative, he uploaded that video and timed it. That in the year 2026, 10 years later, or was it 2025?
It was the time capsule thing that even did.
Oh my word. Like 10 years later, this video will automatically upload itself.
Then you
people will see what I recorded then. I love that about, and right now, and I guess it just looks back at that time and just say, yeah, it's a good thing I continue. And we've seen other creators also doing madness as regards all of these things online. Yeah, that's a good way to use social media. Notes.
So when you talk growth, Mr. Beast is the best definition of growth.
Yeah.
And what you're talking about, I have done it. Anytime it says the 500 million subscribers, I'll go and subscribe and wait to be the 500 million. Nothing. You don't go catch me.
Is that what people should be doing?
Sometimes it says the 500 million subscriber or the 10th follower or the 10th new follower.
I thought you would just go through your subscriber list and just randomly pick.
And that one happens too. He does that too. So he does a lot of things.
Oh, wow.
And then something I have to say about Mr. Beast is he's a go-getter.
Yeah, true that.
Because he has churned out content that we have not seen before. Yeah. He does
Smashing
a lot of crazy things.
Fast cars.
The fun thing is the fact that he enjoys what he does.
Yeah, true.
So he does it first before he...
From the stables of Tina Turner. And of course, that happened to be a soundtrack for, I think, one of the earliest Mad Max movie. Yeah, we don't need it on that. Hero. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourself as it's time to hit the rewind button and journey back through the unforgettable moments that shaped this day in entertainment history.
Let's rewind on this day in 1955. Rock Around the Clock by Bill Haley and its comeback to reach #1 on the Billboard chart, becoming one of the best-selling singles of all time. Widely credited with bringing rock and roll into the mainstream, the song helped launch a global musical revolution and became an anthem for a new generation. Still on this day in 1982, Tron was released in U.S. theaters. Starring Jeff Bridges, the Disney sci-fi adventure broke new ground with its pioneering use of computer-generated imagery, becoming a cult classic that would later inspire sequels, video games, and a lasting legacy in visual effects.
Hey, it's the big master control program everybody's been talking about.
Stop! I'm warning you. I'm gonna have to put you on the game grid.
Propelled into the digital world of the computer itself.
Also on... And finally, on this day in 2010, the speaker on Rewind.
Watch this.
Ooh, lights down, spotlight on. Welcome to Socialville. Prepare to release all the negativity as we unleash the most shocking, hilarious, and unbelievable moments from across social media. Tell me, King OJ, are you ready for the chaos?
Let's do this. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so let's check out this first one. This is a public service announcement. So guys, listen to me. My people, please, I'm still confused about this. Overseas and abroad, now which one far pass? Tell me. Because a lot of people use it interchangeably.
And I think it's always awkward when some people talk about, oh, I traveled abroad, and some people ask, like, where you go? Oh, Ghana. They'll be like, shake Ghana abroad.
Nah, abroad, though. So let me explain. Let me just do you guys the honors. So abroad is going to a foreign land, somewhere other than your country. But overseas is when you travel over a body of water. That's like, oh, I went to the United States, I went to the United Kingdom, I went to Canada. So that's the difference. But
if you travel, go Ghana, you go pass this water by air. But if you travel, even by road, you'll pass near water. So when you pass Togo, you see the beach. If you go by road to Ghana, so yeah, just for me.
Okay, over to the next one now. King Kayode has something to say, and he's like, men's banter is too funny. Something life-threatening could have happened, but once we establish you're still alive, every joke in the universe will fly.
Oh, yeah.
Apricot doctor now says, I was in the hospital for weeks because a part of my intestines were blocked and had to be removed. I could not eat for a very long time before the surgery. My friends would buy the best food they could find and come eat it at my bedside.
Oh, wow. Drip
now says, so after all the water you drink, your intestines still block. People will always find something to say.
So it's crazy how that last tweet is also related to the very first one, because it's banter. But you're alive now, so let's even use you to catch crews. Like, and you know our good doctor on social media, drink water. So even after everything.
Always with the tips. So you said things they do. Well, things they happen to doctors, so don't think that they are not humans. All right, this is a prayer. And this was a prayer I just said like 5 minutes ago. It says, Lord, please test me with 60 million. I want to know my true colors when I have money.
Oh.
It's just a very short prayer.
Oh.
Yeah.
And this is a valid thing. People always say you will not know you will know
someone until they have money.
Yeah. 60 million, will your true color come out? Okay, maybe not. Some people 1 million, their true color will come out.
Some people just 50K.
Their true color will come out.
It will come out.
So it's a valid conversation.
Yes.
But will God answer your prayer? Because you want to test God. You want no.
My own prayer was not that God should test me. It was like, God, please, my mother and my grandparents are there. Out of the money they were supposed to spend, give
that's
me.
Another one. That's another one.
Okay, so you're wondering, did this guy steal something? No, he didn't. Let me tell you what happened. This happens, you know, this is the usher. When it's time for offering and you decide to use the restroom. Now, when they say offering time, blessing time, that's when you know that you are pressed. Do your offering first.
Come on.
You want blessing to pass over you.
Usher, why they can't stop dates now?
What?
Like free, like you know, as an usher or whoever is there that probably it doesn't have, or probably at that moment is really, really pressed. So let it be. Which one is come back?
No.
Not when they say offering time, come back. Come on.
Okay.
And there's a modern day churches now, there's a way that people maneuver it, because it's not necessary that you need to open your wallet to want to. Yeah. So they'll say, oh, the bank details are showing on your screen. So you feel no get.
You
may just carry your phone, the phone.
I remember the Sunday I forgot to bring my tithes to church. I just did the transfer. Everybody was coming out with envelope. People were saying, she don't get envelope. They say, she always transfer. I say, okay. On the school teacher in the building. All right, let's talk about the men. And this says a good husband will marry a second wife to support the first wife at home. Women are not slaves. Do you agree with this or not, King OJ?
Which kind of talk with this one?
Let me see where you stand and let your girlfriends that are watching.
I'm standing right here on the E-Splash set.
Do you agree?
I'm standing right here on the E-Splash set.
Do you agree, yes or no? Let me put it there so that they can see what we're talking about.
I cannot hear you speaking out.
A good husband. A good husband. Shongbami. Abi, you've turned to Babano Network.
I think I'm trying to hear you.
Wow. King OJ, you're in support. Me, I am not in support. I do not support it. But see, I feel like at the end of the day, everybody should just do what works for them. But before you get into any relationship or marriage, have a conversation first. Do not tell someone that she's the apple of your eyes, she's the love of your life, she's the only one, and later you now tell her you want to marry a second wife. If you want to have other people like Jonasi, then please let her know. Thank you very much. And God bless you.
Jonasi.
They don't say it's not Jonasi, by the way. So stop calling him Jonasi. That's a wrap on today's Social View Last and Chaos. Stick around because we're coming back in a flash with our delectable guest. Hey, welcome back to the show, guys. How do you know it's a Thursday? Well, I'm sure you're wondering who this special guest is. Our guest today has steadily built a reputation as one of the industry's most versatile leading men. Known for his compelling performances and undeniable screen presence, he's continued to captivate audiences with memorable roles across film and television while carving out a space as one of Nollywood's most sought-after talents. Please help me, in fact, assist me to welcome to the show, Ifeanyi Kalu.
you. Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you on the show.
Same here. It's a pleasure being here.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump right into it. Actor, man of God.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which one came first?
Okay, so I would say we ought to be men of God, regardless of whether you're called a pastor or not. So in that light, I would say, I mean, being a man of God would always come first. But then I understand what you're talking about. Yeah, I've always been an actor, and then man of God, pastor. Yeah. Right. Happened some months back in December last year.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How did that happen? Did he call you?
Okay. So the thing is, sometimes you really don't know about people's lives except you go up close and personal with them, right? But this has always been me, and if you followed me closely, you would know that I've had always had a very deep relationship with God, and so it's not something that just happened, you know, by chance. Of course, you know, being a pastor is not it's not a small thing. It's a calling, like you would say.
Yes.
And you must have been able to prove yourself worthy of that ordination or that kind of service. So yeah, this has always been me, and that's the beauty about it, that you know, you can serve God, like the scripture says, in spirit and truth, and at the same time, you know, impact your generation with what you do as an entertainer. So, yeah, so who knows? You guys could be pastors.
Okay, so I'm going to delve a bit away from the main conversation before I bring us back to the conversation. So, how was a lot of people matchmake their friends? A lot of people bring people together, but a gathering in the presence of God that you guys had brought people together.
Absolutely.
And they ended up together.
And they ended up getting married.
And they ended up getting married. How was that moment for you, especially thinking back to how you met your wife, how you guys came together, got married, and then your friends too coming together and becoming a couple?
It's a beautiful thing. I mean, sometimes we just do our things and don't know that there is a deeper plan. God has a plan for everything that happens. So for me, for when I don't believe that, especially because I like to use the word a spiritual person, I don't think that everything that happens with me just, you know, happens by chance or a coincidence, right? So it was beautiful to see that what started off as a joke, like, hey, just drop her off, you know, it's late and all of that. Even I'm looking at you people, you know.
We saw the pictures though.
Yeah, you know, and it was before that evening's because it was a worship.
Yeah, it was worship session.
Yeah. Before that evening, they had never met themselves before.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because she planned our wedding, my wife's and I wedding, but she wasn't there. She wasn't available to be around at the time. So, of course, Sean was at my wedding. He was also it was one of the groomsmen. So that evening was the first time they were going to meet and have a conversation. And since that evening, they never stopped talking to each other until they got married. So we are just privileged to be that medium through which such an amazing union, you know, happens. So yeah, when next we are having a worship session, I would invite you.
If they invite you to worship session, go. So if you guys are wondering who we're talking about Nollywood actor Sean Fakwa and his wife. Now coming back to your life as an actor.
Yeah.
We have seen your growth. We have seen your progress.
Yeah.
We have seen a lot about you. How you've been a family man. How you've been an actor. How you've been a husband with a supportive wife, Nicole, who would not stop talking about you and promoting everything about you. And that is really beautiful. How have you been able to juggle all of this? Because we've seen people who at one point or the other were not able to sustain this, especially being a man of God. So how have you been able to juggle that and your roles that you get?
First off, big thanks to a supportive wife. She's an amazing person.
Yes, she is.
A great addition to my life. And I can categorically tell you that being married to her you know, has made me a better person, you know, and it's also a mutual, it's a mutual thing as well. We've just grown to be better people, thanks to her, first off. So everything that I do, I always want to dedicate to God. I mean, I'm not trying to sound, you know, like spiritual or something like that, but it's just what it is, because there are so many moving parts. There are so many things that I do, and I just think of it as I'm not good enough if it were just to be me, you know, thinking through or strategizing, trying to put things where they ought to be. I probably would have crashed, right? But I owe everything to God, and also strategic planning. When I do the things that I should do, when I should do them, and I also try as much as possible to prioritize. Not everything should have, you know, that equal attention at every point in time. So I try. Sometimes it's difficult, trust me, juggling all of these things together. Sometimes I'm like, I beg. I want to just sleep and watch a film or watch a movie. I cannot go and kill myself. But it's been tough, but we keep thriving.
Yeah, she touched on it briefly. Is it a situation right now because of the calling, you kind of like reject some script now, or was it like that for you as an individual before the proper calling?
No, it's always, so I've had stages in all of these things, right? There was a stage in my life, because I've always been a Christian. I've always been a church boy. I've always,
a believer.
A believer. When I was probably 7 or 8 years old, I was on the streets preaching with megaphones. Yeah, so it was that, it's that deep for me, right? And of course, you know, growing up, we kind of like try to, you know, understand things about ourselves. Sometimes we let things just happen, not because we've prayed about it or we had a careful thought about it. But there was a time in my life where I just thought, I mean, we are acting or film, right? I could kiss, I could do all of those things, and I did them, right? I didn't have I didn't have an issue with that, you know. For years, it's been that way, and after a while, I just thought to myself, I mean, there is no standard. I can't come out and say doing this in a movie is wrong. Do you get what I mean? But there's a part of the scripture that says all things are lawful, but not all things are expedient, which means I could give a reason why this is not wrong, but it doesn't necessarily make it right for you. So it's a personal thing. Do you get what I mean? So at some point, I just thought to myself after praying, you know what? I don't think I want to do this, not because it's bad, but because there's a trajectory of my life, and maybe, you know, the people I'm going to meet along the way. So it's a sacrifice, not because it's bad. Do you get what I mean? And then it got onto the stage where I'd said, you know what, if I just, you know, allow the lips touch the lips, you know, there's nothing, as long as it's not, you know, too deep and all of that. And I did that, you know, for the longest. And then I got married to my wife, and, you know, we talked about it, and we just said, you know what, this is what we're going to decide to do.
And fellow actor.
Yeah.
Understanding.
So we just said, you know what, no more kisses, you know, no more lips touching and all of that. That took a while, even after marriage, because I had a few. As a matter of fact, there's a movie that's out now in the cinemas, that, you know, that was done, I think, about 2 years back, where we had the lips touching thing.
And all of this was shot before.
Before the ordination. So we just decided, and we said to ourselves, you know what, no more, you know, the lips thing or anything. And I mean, a good number of roles that I've had to drop for that reason, you know. So we just keep doing what God wants us to do.
You spoke about the movies in cinemas. Let's talk about the most recent one, On Different Grounds.
Yes.
On Different Grounds will be showing in cinemas in Nigeria. I also heard it's going to Ghana. Yeah. That is pretty amazing. Talk us through your role in On Different Grounds and tell us why we should watch it. What is spectacular about it? So
this is a beautiful movie, cross-culture. It's a blend of Bollywood and Nollywood. So we've got Indian actors. We've also got a Ghanaian American actress as well on the set. We've got our veterans. you know, and we've got the new generation Nollywood actors. So it's just a blend of the old and the new. And also it's very rich in culture. You get to feel the Indian culture and the Igbo culture and the Shekiri culture. It's a very colorful movie. It's one that you'd get into the cinema and you would leave with a lot of conversations, you know, in your mouth. So there's every reason for you to watch On Different Grounds. And then people talk about love stories, talk about how, you know, young people fall in love and all of that. But we also do not talk about, we don't, maybe not sufficiently speak about, you know, all the people love.
That is actually valid.
Yeah. So in On Different Grounds, you're going to see that as well. It's a romantic comedy. It's a very funny movie. It's going to leave you with a myriad of emotions. I mean, I could go on and on and on, but you just have to see it for yourself, you know, just to see how amazing On Different Grounds is.
All right, talking about Different Ground, let's take a look at the trailer and we'll be back to still talk some more.
There is already a plan for this wedding and we are sticking to it. Are you broke? I beg your pardon.
Why are you begging my pardon? Don't beg my pardon.
Is it good news or bad news? Why is my name on any guest list in the first place? I'm the mother of the bride, for Christ's sake.
What do you mean I intruded?
And bridal
If he strips you naked and makes love to you on the beach, is that what you want me to wait for?
Stop it.
No, you stop it.
Planning a traditional wedding now will be suicide.
Then let us commit suicide.
There shall be no traditional wedding ceremony.
Well, what if I want one?
Holy Ghost! Fire!
This is the perfect opportunity to get them together and alone, away from all this chaos.
Marrying for love was a foolish decision I made years ago.
You'll be stupid to lose her twice. That's not part of the plan. Screw your plan, man.
Yeah? That's your cousin. We don't want any accidental discharge this week.
Ew, that's Uzo. This never happened.
Nobody is going to come into the Ojolibo family to pick anybody to marry.
I did. Now what?
In what? 7 days before you say it's my best shot.
On Different Grounds, produced by your beautiful wife.
Yeah. When people get to work on sets, how do you people function?
We function well. We function
strictly professional.
Professionally and romantically. Yeah.
Now, talking about characters that you play, I just want to touch on this because of your faith right now. I'm sure you have become now typecast. They just want you to be just one father, lover man, nothing overboard. Yeah. Just you, wife, kid, welcome home, daddy's going to work, I can't do this. Now, do you get that? Or I'm just imagining things?
No, you're not exactly wrong. But at the same time, Nollywood writers have become really creative, you know, such that regardless of your convictions, you are able to fit into it. And some of these things, you know, it doesn't mean I can't be in a movie that's
shooting
romantic. Guns? No, not apart from that. But of course, I will shoot guns gladly. But there are just ways, it's make-believe, right? And there are ways we can do these things, but do it tastefully, if you get what I mean.
So what is the craziest role offer you've gotten since you got married that made you like, oh, this is like taking me back to when I started acting? And if you look back at how you started and where you are now, to people who want to get to where you are, what words of advice do you have for them? So let's start with the craziest role.
Okay. The only thing that comes to mind right now, it's actually a funny experience I had recently where you know, the way it happens, my wife manages me, by the way, and then, you know, she gets these calls, you know, we talk about the script and all of that. So on this particular occasion, it happened that we were so busy, we really couldn't read the script. So we had to, you know, just tell, you know, you guys just tell us what this role is about. And they said, you know, he's actually a pastor in the film, you know, you're doing God's work and all that. I'm like, oh, that's a no-brainer. Let's do it, you know. So we go all out and everything is sorted. We're like, we'll read the scripts and all of that. And the moment we were going to sit down to read the script, I just read the first 5-10 scenes, and I'm seeing this man of God, you know, with other people's wife, you know, and then he's kissing people, he's doing this, he's doing that. Let me tell you the funny part, right?
Please tell me.
We got paid already. Right? And I had paid my tithes.
And they had drafted you for the
you know, so, because that's what I try to do. Once I get paid for anything, I mean, a tenth of it from conviction goes to God, right? And I was reading it first of all before my wife was going to read it. I just told my wife, look, there's something wrong here. There's something wrong here. So, I mean, like you said, taking me back, I don't know if that answered your question correctly, but that's just one thing.
What happened? Did you end up doing it?
No, I didn't.
You refunded?
Refunded, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I refunded the money because it just wasn't, because visually it just wasn't going to work, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not but because of my...
I think I know this movie you're talking about. I've seen the movie. I know it's out now.
Probably. I don't know, but I mean, I don't even remember what the title is anymore.
No, you don't need to know. From those 2 lines that you said, I remember the movie.
So what kind of advice would you
give? So just work hard, you know, keep believing. I tell people a lot, everybody wants to be in the limelight. You want to be seen. If you are not good enough, you are not going to be seen. So why did I say that? Do not compromise. Do not compromise on your values. Do not compromise on who you are and your beliefs, right? If you are good, if fire burns, right, people run towards it. That's just the truth. And just keep grinding. And if you're going to be the best, you have to put in the work. You really have to put in the work. That's the much I can say.
How do people reach out to you on social media, and what should we expect from you?
Ifani Kalu 1 on Instagram. I'm not so much of a... I think Instagram is just it for me right now. Via Instagram, that's it. I'm on Twitter as well. Not very active, but I hope to be active on X.
Yeah.
By God's grace, God will help me. So.
Amen.
Is there any other thing you would like to share with us? What we should look forward to from you?
So, truth is, what I want to say to everyone watching, just go and watch on different grounds.
Okay.
Yeah. We made a good film, right? So just help us so we can keep making good films. We can keep making great films.
Thank you so much for coming on the show, The Hat Man.
Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it with the show for today. Hope you were entertained. Yes, Throwback Thursday is done and dusted. Yours sincerely, OJ, I'm out of the building. Ifeanyi Kalu is also out of the building. And of course, Lady Cat also out of the building. Be at peace with yourself, and we'll see you tomorrow.
You have to dance for us, too. You will dance.
Dance.
Hey, don't move your body. Oh, yeah, let's go.